Stress. Stress has a massive impact upon all of our lives. However, it is important to differentiate the two main types of stress: eustress and de-stress. Eustress is the positive effects of stress, showing that a small amount of stress motivates people, providing them with a boost of energy to complete their task. For example, when taking a free kick, a free kick in football, eustress pushes the player to perform their best kick they can. If the player was under no stress, it would be more likely they wouldn't be bothered to perform to their best abilities. On the other hand, we are faced with de-stress, which is the negative form of stress. De-stress often results from high levels of pressure, such as deadlines, which can which are due the next day when you haven't done any work. This has a negative effect upon the person. De-stress affects people differently. Some people begin to feel restless and overcome with extreme anxiety. However, some people become demotivated and give up, becoming lazy. Furthermore, when people are faced with de-stress, they are often pushed towards their negative habits, such as overeating, smoking, drinking, pushing them towards a negative lifestyle, which has negative implications upon their physical and mental health. With mentalhealth.org recording that 74% of UK adults have felt so stressed at some point over the last year they felt overwhelmed or unable to cope with their stress. Stress can form from all areas of life, and this is why it is vital that people learn how they can personally deal with their stress. To avoid harboring it inside of themselves, people must learn to accept stress as a normal component of life and work with it, not against it, so it does not take control of their lives. People have varying abilities to cope with stress, with some people breaking under minimal stress and others being able to remain seemingly calm under extreme stress. However, beginning under stress for extended periods of time is negative for all. Being under extended periods of stress, extended amounts of stress for extended periods of time is very negative for all people. This is why stress causes increased blood pressure and heart rate. If if sustained for long amounts of time, can increase risks of heart attacks, strokes, and blood clots, which can be fatal. This is why it's important for people to learn how to reduce and handle their stress and not internalize it, as it will only damage people's health. If stress builds within someone for too long, it can even drive them into a state of suicidal thoughts, deteriorating their mental health, with stress being very closely tied with suicide, leading people into mental decay due to the violent nature of stress. If not controlled, stress can very easily overtake a person and cloud their judgment, leading them into possibly making decisions with fatal consequences, as they perceive there is no other way out. This is why there are many charities and organisations which are focused upon supporting people in their time of need, offering a place where people can talk to release their pressure of stress from their mind, offering them an alternate way out of their mental prison constructed by stress. Charities such as Samaritans provide 24-hour helplines which people can contact so that they can talk to someone in the aim to help and support them. This is vital as humans are social animals. Therefore, a deprivation of social contact can trigger and grow stress, often overtaking a person's mind. Speaking to someone can help a person's mind and help them cope and find the causes to their stress.